The most expensive thing in a solo flight school business isn't fuel or maintenance, it's an empty aircraft schedule.
You've landed here from one of our ads. You're a solo CFI or owner-operator who wants consistent student demand without hiring a team, without becoming a full-time marketer, and without income swinging based on luck. I built Copilot because I keep seeing great instructors doing everything right in the cockpit, but outside of it, their student flow was unpredictable. Some months would be busy, and the next it would go quiet. And when you're a solo operation, unpredictability doesn't just feel annoying, it feels risky, especially when you've got an aircraft payment and fixed costs that have to be paid whether or not your schedule is full this month.
I'm Michael. I owned a flight school and I was one of Tom's first customers before I sold the flight school and joined as the co-founder of Copilot. What I learned being an operator is this: being a great instructor is absolutely essential, and being a good business person is just as important. But building a reliable business is a whole other skill set. The problem with being a solo CFI is that you're busy teaching, you're out flying all the time. You have to do a great job as an instructor, but also look after admin and run the scheduling and look after the airplanes and maintenance. That means your marketing gets pushed into the margins at times when you're not busy, like that ever happens, and consistently following up with new leads to turn them into students becomes impossible.
So how do we fix it? We implement a marketing system. It's 3 components: branded advertising, using your students and your aircraft on the major ad platforms. It's landing pages that are specifically designed to convert interested people into your students. And it's an automated follow-up at the right times. This means your schedule fills up because new students show up consistently, and the follow-up process keeps people engaged so that you can speak to them at just the right moment when you're not flying. Controlling the growth of your business starts with reliable marketing that results in predictable revenue. Find a time in the calendar below this video and get going today.
Here's the real truth behind ghosting. Most leads don't ghost you. They inquire when their motivation is high, and if nothing useful shows up quickly, a clear next step, reassurance around cost and timelines, or a sense of confidence, life gets in the way and they move on. They cool off and their desire fades. We don't want that. So we built a flight school specific system that does 2 jobs every day. It brings new inquiries in and it follows up with prospects fast enough that they don't lose momentum just because you're away in the air or teaching back-to-back lessons. Fun fact, if we don't respond to a new inquiry in 5 minutes, the likelihood of turning that new inquiry into a student goes down 85%.
And as a solo CFI at this stage, you don't need complexity. You don't need an admin person. You don't need a full sales department. You need the highest leverage with the least amount of moving parts. So our system is designed to generate leads, guide them through a clean pathway, and nurture them automatically with messages and address the real objections student pilots have: time, commitment, cost clarity, confidence, and what to do next. That way, when you step in, you're not chasing cold leads, you're talking to someone who already understands the pathway and is closer to a decision.
If you're a solo operator and you want consistent inquiries without hiring anyone, book a call with us today using the calendar below this video. We'll ask a few quick questions about your current process, your capacity to take on new students, and we'll show you the simplest path to installing a reliable marketing engine for your flight school.
And the big thing you'll notice when it's running is time savings. You're no longer doing marketing in random bursts. You're no longer trying to remember who to follow up and when. You're no longer losing good leads just because you were busy teaching. You get a steady stream of warmed up conversations that are actually worth your time.
That's the difference between, gee, I hope this month is going to be good, and I know the pipeline's working. This isn't about turning you into a master of marketing. We'd need years to do that. It's about plugging in consistent marketing to make your schedule predictably full. A stable pipeline of new students reduces your stress, improves your cash flow confidence, and lets you plan your time and utilization more intelligently. And because it's built specifically for flight training, you're not trying to force a generic marketing system into the specialized industry that is aviation. This is engineered around how student pilots think and how they make a decision.
If you want us to map your schedule, your capacity, and the ideal setup for your current stage, book a call with us using the calendar below this video.
We'll show you what the system looks like and what's realistic in your next 90 days and how to build predictable demand without adding complexity to your life.
So if your schedule has gaps you can't afford, don't wait for the next slow month to make this urgent.
Book a call with us today using the calendar below this video and let's build the simplest, most reliable marketing engine for your solo CFI flight school.